EA Sports, where we'll see a rematch from Super Bowl 31. It's the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. Next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. With Greg Olsen, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple of offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. Fifth season quarterback, but Greg
starter. But once he got that shot, he's just never looked back. I mean, Mike, think, he's always had that powerful arm. He can push the ball up and down the field and make every throw imaginable. But that time he spent on the sideline, I think it ended up being a massive blessing in disguise. He was able to work on his game from a mental and technical standpoint with no pressure to play. And now he is reaping all the benefits.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And
let's go.
When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Hut, go.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Down. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and
now.
long.
Check white. Ready, go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming.
Set, ready.
And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake this past year's draft.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Packers offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Packers.
Black swap.
On play action, Love. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. He is in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
May to throw on second down. That one incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. We'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead.
Come on, set, ready,
Love to throw on first and 10. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Dietrich with the tackle that time. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Set. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. Go.
Here's Stevenson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw now, May. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The Packers offense ready to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Love. This one is caught by Reed. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and
Let's go.
so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
Now Love. I fumbled the football. One of the Patriots has it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Second and a yard. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They're trying to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 32-yard line.
Set, ready.
Love to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
560. Set, hut.
2nd down throw for Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he will score! Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returnable for Rager. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Open man, the tight end Hooper. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
May gonna look to throw. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
First down, New England.
Let's go now.
On the give, this is Stevenson.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. On play action, here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Sly's kick is good. And the Patriots are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready,
The
go.
man in motion is Watson.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll go play action with Love. That one complete to Watson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. Now Carlson to add the extra point.
Alert, alert.
It's up and good. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returnable for Rager. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On second down, it's May. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's Bryce Berringer now as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Packers offense and Romeo Doubs heading out for their next possession. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
52. Hut, hut.
Love to throw it on first down. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Here we go. Check, hut.
Here's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game.
Ready?
And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll try to hit him with a screen.
On the ball. On the ball.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top. And, all right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Off the bootleg. Here's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
Throwing on third down is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. Whoa. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 62 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Now, May. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have the best results.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific.
Ready up.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Down.
From the gun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from his defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
In motion,
Cut.
Reed.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Love quickly out to Watson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Set.
On play action, Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now he'll run it. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Jacobs. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. Now Love. Over the top. He's got it. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown up. And before the try, remember, it's touchdown while scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off the play fake, it's May. Airing one out for Bourne. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least...
He's got his big tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. It will come out to the 30. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's May. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This returnable with Reed. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Down.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai. So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll stick to the ground. They'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Throwing on second down. May. This one complete to Bourne. A big hole. And he will score. Game on. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Throwing now is May. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Set, ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second
Here
down.
we go. Set, cut.
Now Love. A quick slant. Looked in by Watson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Double.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set, cut. Set, go.
Dobbs
Ready.
headed in motion. Trying to run it here with Jacobs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll go play action with May. Into the hands of Juju. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Patriots first down.
Here we go.
On play action, here's May. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking. There's no need to rush, but you have to execute your offense and make sure you end this drive with points.
Off the play fake, here's May. Now he'll run. And he'll be taken down. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
He'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now, second and goal. To throw is May. That is caught, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. He's got it. And the Pats will take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Packers 35. Joey Slye to kick off for the Patriots.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline.
Previous play
All
is under
second
review.
looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
There's that man again. Another catch.
Hurry.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. A throw on the run is complete. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Ready.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. That'll be complete to Gibson.
May's pass.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the two-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, we're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
37 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Here's May again. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he'll get about that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be caught! Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Great decision here, Mike. This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime because there's less than a minute, not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal. This is the right move, and we'll see if it pays off.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Here we go. Set.
On first down, it's Love. That's the Dobbs again. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. So out comes the kicker. Big spot for Anders Carlson. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. Here we go. One final play. Airing one out for Bourne. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. So, it's a win for the Packers. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.